Hi, everybody. This is Rick,
And I'm Crystal.
and this is the Rick and Crystal Show. Great to see you. It's great to be here. Yes, we've been away for a while, but thank you. That's our studio audience you hear.
Yes.
They're with the COVID-19. They've all had their shots. I gave them to them myself. Okay, we wanted to. Hi. It's
Yes.
really late, so if we look tired, we really are tired. We wanted to do a discussion on religious movies and TV shows that we like and we've seen and we approve of and disapprove of and so on like that. So, yes, it's a discussion about religious movies. Now, see, that's why we don't have a studio audience for our grunts and groans like that. All right. Okay. So let's talk about some of the movies we do like. Got a whole bunch of them here.
You disappeared there for a second there, Rick.
Yes, and the studio audience loved it when I disappeared when it's only you. All right. Would you prefer it if I was gone and she was here by herself? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So, well, just for that, you get our 5-second dance video. If you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is our new movie we bought, Jesus of Nazareth. It's like 384 minutes. 384 minutes. Yeah, we're watching that. And we watched War Room. Okay, and this is God's Not Dead, part 2, but we also own part 1.
Yes.
These are backwards. These are all messed up.
He didn't organize his movies before we came down here.
It's the staff. We're in a different studio. This is Studio B.
No, see, the thing is, I am so much more organized than my husband.
Anyway, moving on. This is The Passion, Mel Gibson. It's a great movie. This is a cool one too. Patterns of Evidence. It's this filmmaker. I can't even think of his name. What is his name? Well, it's really interesting, and it really shows you the historical accuracy of Joseph of Egypt and the pharaohs, and it's a really different way of looking at the timeline and everything. I recommend it. And, of course, this is one of those prophetic DVDs, coming conversion. And, the classic, The Ten Commandments.
Yes.
You know, we've all seen that growing up. It's a great movie. This is a good one. We thought it's a Blu-ray. Russell Crowe, Noah. I know Christians complain about it, but I thought it was good. We thought it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was a good movie.
And this is one of my classics, Cleopatra, of course. And this is Exodus. This is about Moses and leading the Jewish people out. And it's got Ridley Scott, and who is that? Christian Bale and Joel Edgerton. That's the protagonist. Moses and the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Is Joel Edgerton, and Moses is Christian Bale. I know it's hard to believe, but he's a great actor, and they take a different take on it. And Risen, this is a good one. We watched this. It's a Roman soldier, how he comes to know Christ and everything. And Paul, the apostle of Christ. This is the last apostles, Paul. And he was the Jew that was harassing all the Christians and everything, and Christ blinded them on the road to Damascus and said, "Why do you persecute me?" And then after that, he was healed and he came to know God and came to know Jesus. He preached to the Gentiles and everything. He was a Roman. It was really good. Lots of good movies. And, like Crystal, I think we've grown up watching a lot of movies. I remember, I'm sure they weren't as wholesome back in the 70s and the 60s, but kind of seemed like, the Brady Bunch and the Partridge Family. That was a single mom. And and we were talking about this before we came on the air in Studio B. Before we came on the air, we were talking about Bewitched and Buffy and Charmed and Supernatural and all those TV shows. And they've had an influence on us, And we know they're not Christian. And, none of this stuff from Hollywood's Christian. But, I remember watching Highway to Heaven. That was a great show. Do you have any things you remember growing up watching after school or anything? Christian-based or more moral-based,
Well,
Like-
I remember watching a lot of family type shows. Um, especially like on Friday night, they had like TGIF, and I don't remember what channel it was on or anything, but I'd watch a lot of shows on that. But they were all families for the most part,
Yeah.
like Full House.
And they had when I was growing up, Sunday night movies and all this stuff. But usually, most of these movies, the bad guy what was coming to him, and yeah, well, these shows. Highway to Heaven was pretty cool. It was on after Little House on the Prairie and Michael Landon. Everybody loved Michael Landon, you know. And after he passed away, we found out all the girls loved Michael Landon too. You know, he had multiple affairs, but you know, I don't fault these guys. Even Mel Gibson, you know. That's enough of that booing. Even Mel Gibson, I mean, he made a great movie, Passion of the Christ. You know, it probably saved people's lives. I mean, how do you feel about Bewitched and Buffy and Charmed and Supernatural?
Well, they're enticing, and I don't think that's a good thing.
Right?
Now, it depends, though. It depends on, in my opinion, it depends on whether it makes you want to do bad things. You know, sometimes when we watch things, it encourages us or puts thoughts into our minds that we shouldn't have. And I think that as long as you're watching something that's not going to put those bad thoughts into your head, then it's okay. But if you start to have those bad thoughts, then you should stop watching it, you know, and pray about it and get away from it.
And I think the audience agrees with me. I agree too. I think it's in Psalms or something in the Old Testament. The devil makes work for idle hands. You know, idle, idle hands. So yeah, I mean, how many teenagers do you know laying around goofing off on the couch? You know, they're like, let's go set some squirrels on fire. You know, they say something stupid and ignorant. I mean, because they're bored, and it's true. You know, if you work hard, if you get up and go to work and work all day and hard, and you come home and you have a family, and you know, you're not out at the bars and you're not chasing women, you know, that's a step forward. That's a step forward in the way of being a good husband and a good father.
Absolutely.
Being a Christian man, you know. But you can't lay around in bars. You can't chase other girls, and you know, you have to realize what's important in life because it's fleeting. It's short. This life's very short. Obviously, we have a COVID-19 Christian audience here today. Okay. So we talked about that. Let's talk just for a few seconds about totally Christian movies. You know, the ones that they sell, and if you even on our beloved YouTube, you can find all kinds of pastors and stuff, and they're hawking their favorite videos. You know, about the coming something, the coming revelation, the coming alliance, the coming convergence, the coming collapse, the coming volcano destruction, the coming Armageddon. You know, it's all that, you know, and I mean, some of them, yes, they're interesting, and like I've got the Book of Jasher and the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees, you know, and I check to make sure they're good translations. Some of them are interesting, but still, we have the Bible, you know, and it's pretty significant. You know, it's been around for quite a while.
Well, I think that those other books are fine, but we're not going to get our base, you know, our basis of what we need off those other books.
Yeah.
You know, those self-help books or even historic books that, you know, can correlate with the Bible. That's great if they support it. If they don't support it, then they shouldn't be even taken into consideration for a fact.
Absolutely. You know, they even have DVDs and Blu-rays of tours of Israel, tours of Jerusalem and stuff. So, you know, if you can never afford to go there, you can buy them and watch them. Of course, you can also watch them for free on YouTube. But South America, they have videos about, you know, all those giant megalithic structures down there. And then they have videos about Egypt and the pyramids. I mean, there's so much information. I do believe we're living in prophetic times. But I guess the bottom line, the reason I wanted to make this video is I don't fault these people for making Hollywood movies like Noah. You know, they had Russell Crowe in that. And the Watchers were these giant black things that had fell from space, burning up, and they turned into this molten rock, and they had to wear these rock bodies and move around, right? So, but the Bible tells us, and other books tell us, there were Watchers, you know. And even the Holy Bible tells us that they're spirits, powers that rule over countries and stuff. So,
Mhm.
of course, there's a lot of supernatural stuff going on. We believe that. There has to be. There has to be. You can't explain stuff.
Right.
I mean, you can put a camera on some haunted place and leave it alone and go back and watch the camera footage, and it's not going to lie. Things move, things fly around. Why is that? Well, think about that. That's because something or someone or something is bending matter, bending reality. I mean, it's above our pay grade. But yeah, that's about it. We want to talk about that. I mean, there's so many things we like, that we try and get away from. Like we talked the other day about that one actor we like, he was in the movie Bewitched. Will Ferrell. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love all his movies, and some of them are raunchy. He's so funny, but we understand that all these people, they're funny, they're worldly, they're funny to the world, and you have to say, is it praising God? Is it glorifying God? What they're doing? Is it raising people up? Or
But Rick, the problem is the conflict, because we're just meant to live on this earth, and we're born with sin, so we automatically we attract towards sin. So it's so hard.
She's right. It's hard. Paul says that he struggles again. He has to drag his body to pray. His mind wants to, but his body doesn't. And we have to ignore or speak to the Holy Spirit about these passions in our body. Our body wants to do this. Our body wants, like my fat, lazy body wants to eat deep fried stuff and pastries, delicious fresh pastries and chocolate candies and chocolate pies and stuff like that. I don't see anything wrong with that.
See, now I'm perfect.
Right. But
I'm kidding. I'm not perfect. I have a lot of flaws.
Right. The audience really they recognize a lot of flaws, apparently. Okay, all right. I don't recognize any flaws in Crystal. I think that's about it. I think we're running out of time. Well, that's just downright mean. Stop it. Okay, Crystal, anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Just real quick. So today we had to go to my least favorite store, which is Walmart. But, they do have a lot of great things for great prices. So, I really can't complain because I go there.
I can't get that slogan out of my head with the circle that bounces around.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like a 5-second dance. Here we go. Okay. Back to
Okay, so what I wanted to show you right before we signed off was, so today I got this Elmer's glue, and this one's the Unicorn Magic, and I actually got 3 of these. And you mix them up, and it comes with the glue stuff, and then you mix up sparkles or whatever they send it with you, and it is like so cool. And there went the container. But see, it's like, and it has glitter in it, but you can't probably see the glitter. But yeah, it's really cool. So now I can put up my toy.
All right. Well, it's been a short video, and we like them short. Not a lot of humor because humor's overrated, and we just don't feel funny at 4:30 in the morning. But I don't know. You look. She looks funny. She seems funny. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for watching our video. Hopefully you'll like it and subscribe to them so we can put out more videos like this. And Crystal, do you have anything to say to anyone or anything before we sign off?
Just been a really nice day.
Yep, it has. A lot of shopping at the mall, and anyway.
So everybody have a great day, and we're going to get some rest and post this on YouTube. So see you soon.
Yep, thanks a lot. Bye.